One. So now, just now we finished the basic lab 1. Now we need to do another lab. So let me show you. This lab we finish. What we done, we run this script. By running this script, we have created the, what we can say, we have created the loopback 1 and loopback 2. Now we are going to do some automation by using our switch. In this switch, we are going to create some VLAN and we are going to put this interface in some VLAN. So let's see how we can do. Let me close this router and I will switch on this switch. Okay, I will switch on this switch. I will switch on this 2 PC. Now we are going to do the operation. So what we are going to do, let me take that code. This is the code for that one. I will explain first of all the code. So this is also simple. Just now what we done similar like that only. This is we enable the library. Even if you did not write this, no issue. I put here import get pass. Example, if you want to take the value from the user, like put the username password. If you want to take from the user, we need to include this one. So but we are not taking this information from the user, so no need for this one. Okay, so this is a library we include, and here we define the IP of the router, username and password. Now I am using the switch. So this IP, we will have the switch in the VLAN 1. We can go and we can create this IP and we can create the username, password, and same thing we will telnet. We will use the telnet lib and telnet, and then we will put this all value in this one TN session. All the session will be in the TN. Then we are going to read the username, convert into ASCII value, read the password, convert into ASCII value, and everything is, if all username, password, everything is okay, then we will perform this one. We are going to use the telnet session. We are going to write enable, then enable password, then go in the configuration, global configuration, then create the VLAN 10, create the VLAN 20, and go interface VLAN 10, assign this IP address to the VLAN 10, write no shut and go to this interface. This is a E0/1, and put this interface in the switch port axis VLAN 10, put this interface in the VLAN 10 and go to the interface VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN 20, and then assign the IP address to the VLAN 20. Let me select here this one. Assign this IP address to the VLAN 20 and write no shut and select this interface and put this interface in the VLAN 20. Then end and exit, and whatever operation we done, print this one. Okay, so similar lab, just now we are using the switch. So now let's see, in this switch we need to do some configuration. So let me start. Already it is started. So I will take the console of the switch. I will write here show VLAN brief. I have VLAN 10 and 20, so let me remove that one. Okay, because already it is there, so I will write no VLAN 10 and no VLAN 20. Now I remove everything. I will write show VLAN brief, so I don't have any VLAN. And if I write show IP interface brief, I don't have anything in the VLAN 1. Okay, so we need to assign IP, and let me write show run, and I will check here do we have any user here. We don't have anything. Okay, we don't have any configuration here. We need to configure. Anyhow, let me do configuration from basic. So what I will do, I will go here in the config T, or let me write here, if you have any confusion, let me write here this one, SW configuration. Okay, SW configuration, enable config T, then host name SW1, interface VLAN 1, IP address, whatever the IP we have in our code, that IP we are going to assign this one. Okay, so this one we are going to assign in the VLAN 1, 255.255.255.0, and then we will write no shut. So this way we assign the IP, and then we will exit and we will write username Cisco and password Cisco. Okay, and then enable secret password is Cisco, and LAN VTY 0 to 4, login local. Okay, this way we will enable the telnet. This is enabling telnet. This is assigning the IP, because we need to have some IP so they can communicate. Okay, so now I will copy this whole thing. I will paste here. Okay, let me paste here. Let's see if any error on anything. If you see, everything is good, no error, nothing. Okay, now if you see here, show IP interface brief, we have this IP to this VLAN, and we can telnet also. Let me use the putty here. If I go telnet port is 23, and what is the IP for this one? 65. Let me go here, 195.178. okay, this is Cisco and this is Cisco. So I am able to access the from my machine, from my laptop I can access this switch. Okay, so now it is working, so we can run the code. So this is ready, our switch configuration we already done. Now we don't have any VLAN anything here. If you see, show VLAN brief, we don't have any VLAN. Now we are going to do that one. Okay, so now we are going to run that code. This is a code. This is the, we need to, whenever you are writing, example, if you create new file, you need to save this with a .py. .py means Python. So same code I have. Let me check. IP is 178. Here what we assign 178. Okay, so now we can run this one. Okay, just go here, run, click this one. You will see if any error, it will come here. Nothing, no error. It performed this all operation. Created the VLAN 10, VLAN 20, assign the IP address to the VLAN 10, write no shard, put this interface in VLAN 10, and assign the IP address to the VLAN 20, write no shard, and then put this interface in that VLAN. Now we can go and we can check here in the switch. If you see in the switch, we have interface VLAN 10, VLAN 20. Okay, and now if I write here, show VLAN brief, if you see, this is a new 2 VLAN is created and this 2 interface put in that VLAN. If you want show IP interface brief, if you see, this is a 2 interface, that is a 2 VLAN we created, we put this IP and we put this port up. Okay, and if you see, show VLAN brief, this is the interface for VLAN E0 by 1 for VLAN 10, E0 by 2 for VLAN 20. We done with the help of script. We can perform so many operations. This is a basic example just to know how we can do automation. But in the big organization, maybe you will have 100 pages of script, just you will change some IP, some configuration, remaining all you will have same. You will run the script, you will have the connected with 200 switches, automatically it is going to configure. Okay, and we can use for loop, we can use if else, and we can perform, we can modify so many things in that one. So this is a just basic about the Python code. We can do the automation by using this one. Okay, so let me stop.